What is up, everybody? I am so excited to unveil to you my very first hour-long stand-up special. I call this special the very special. And the reason is the incredible journey that this special has taken just to get to you right here, right now. We filmed this special 4 years ago. That's right, 4 years and about 35 pounds ago for me. It looks like my head has been soaking in water since this special was released. But I finally got my first hour of stand-up together, and I was gonna go on a nationwide tour, and I wanted to start things off in my hometown in front of all of my family and friends, and I wanted to call it the Homecoming Special. It was super exciting. We packed the house. It was awesome. The thing was, we shot this special on March 6th, 2020. Now, I don't know if y'all remember the very recent past, but less than a week later, the entire world went into quarantine. So the tour was canceled. We weren't able to release it. And I ended up moving halfway across the country. And during the move, we lost everything. We lost the master shot. We lost the sound. All we had was little bits and pieces here and there. So I thought it was never going to be seen. I released a couple clips on YouTube, a little bit, but I thought I was never going to be able to show it to anybody. But thankfully, because of all the advancements in technology, we were able to restore the sound and literally stitch the show together with the pieces we had. So the shots are all over the place. The sound is all over the place. But honestly, I think it makes it even extra special. And it's a super important moment for me in my career. And I'm so excited to be able to share it with you. I hope it's just something that makes you laugh and feel really good for about an hour. So check it out. Can't wait to hear what you think. Enjoy.
So, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a bittersweet moment, especially for me. And this next person, I'm fucking crying to do Oh, I hate you so much, Mom. So, this next person coming to speak has been the most influential person in my life, the most helpful person in my life, and I believe truly that there is not one person in this audience that this man hasn't made laugh, hasn't made smile, and hasn't changed their lives forever. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to break the roof with this next cheer. Give it up for my brother, my best friend, Dominic, Syracuse! All right, that's the show. You guys can go home. There it is.
What's up, Cheyenne? How are we feeling? Yes! Oh my gosh. It has been a dream to come back home and do a stand-up special for my friends and family. And we are doing that tonight. Make some fucking noise. and to be doing it on the stage that Lincoln was shot in. Now, give it up for the Alice Theater, everybody! The Alice Theater has been my home since I was 8 years old. Okay, I did my first play on this stage. All right, I got my first girlfriend in this building. I had my very first kiss in my entire life was in the green room of the Alice Theater. To that tall Dave guy about 30 minutes ago. He was tender. He's got tender lips. He just picked me up. You're gonna do so good. I don't know how he became Trump. You're gonna do so good. It's going to be the best talking Trump. No, man. This is the stage. This is the stage. This is the stage, guys. This is the stage where I learned what acting was. This is the stage where I learned what stand-up comedy was. This is the stage that I had, to this day, my worst audition of all time. You guys, I'm serious. Listen, the police were called. I'm not kidding. Do you want to hear that story? You want to hear that story? Okay. So I was about 20 years old, and they were auditioning for Streetcar Named Desire. Who knows Streetcar? Do I have any theater geeks in the house? Where are my theater geeks? All right, for those of you that don't slay pussy. Streetcar Named Desire is a play that has the most masculine lead male character. He is like this ball of testosterone and muscles and strength and just man meat. So clearly the role I was born to play. So I go to audition for this role. Now, the director came out beforehand and was like, yeah, we would like our Stanley to be very primal. We would like him to have primal, bestial energy. And I was like, oh, bitch. You can't be more manly than that. Ooh, bitch. I'm ready. Now I know that everybody's gonna make the same choice. I know that every guy is gonna get up there and just be a little like too manly, okay? So here's what happened. They set this stage up like a kitchen. And they have this kitchen table right in the center. Now, the line was, Stanley's wife comes in and says, Stanley, it's in the South, so, Stanley, I have to go to dinner with my sister. And Stanley's line is, what about my dinner? Okay? So, I knew that every guy was going to make the same choice. They were going to go way too aggressive, right? They were going to be like, what about my dinner? It's like, easy, Chris Brown. Jesus. Right? She's your wife, for God's sakes. I don't want to make that choice. I don't want to be like everybody else, you know what I mean? So what I decided to tap into a different kind of animal urge. I wanted to tap into that sexual energy, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mom? Ooh, bitch. I want to tap into that animal energy. Here's my plan. My plan is before we even start the lines, when she walks into the kitchen, I'm just going to start making out with her. Right? That's the goal. I'm just going to start making out with her. And then when she's like, Stanley, I've got to go. I've got to have dinner with my sister. I'm going to pick her up, put her on the table, lie her down like this is one of those romance novels. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say, what about my dinner? Man, I can smell the wet panties. Mom, no, sorry. So that's my plan, right? And I think it's gonna be great. So I go up to the woman who's in the corner, and we're gonna do the scene together, and I say, hey, are you good with a little physical contact? I did a little dance too. I was like, a little physical, like that. And she goes, I'll do whatever you want, just stop moving like that. Okay, so I get ready. She comes in right away, I jump her fucking bones. Okay, I just grab her, start making out, running my hands through her hair, running my hands up and down her body, and she fucking bites like she knows exactly what I'm doing. She's like, Stanley, I've got to go to dinner with my sister. And I'm like, here's my fucking moment. I can't wait. So, I go to pick her up to put her on the table. Now, I run into my first problem. My first problem is that this woman, she's about a head and a half taller than I am. She's about twice as wide. And that's not to say she's big. That's not she's big. I'm 3 feet tall. I'm 3 feet tall. You know, everybody's a head and a half taller than I am. She was probably like 5'2". So here's what I do. It's time for my line, right? And I go like this. I go, what about my dinner? And then I go to lift her up and make this noise. This is embarrassing. I'm not sexy right now. I'm not doing the sexy. So I'm like, okay, but luckily I did wrestling in high school, so remember, you have to bend your knees, athletic stance, okay? You have to grip firm, and then you have to hoist. The trick is to hoist, like this. So what I do is I grab her, and I hoist, and then pivot. So it's hoist, pivot, onto table. What I didn't know is that this was a prop table. Now, a prop table isn't even meant to hold real plates. So, what I need to do is I need to hoist, pivot, put her on the table. What ends up happening is I hoist, pivot, and put her through the table. Just wham, like that. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. I feel so bad because the last thing I said to her was, are you okay with some physical contact? From her perspective, this little man comes up and goes, hey, are you good with physical contact? And then body slams her through a table. This is classical American theater, and we turn that into Monday Night Raw. And to make it even worse, the line I said beforehand was, what about my dinner? I might as well have asked her if she could smell what The Rock was cooking. Because I picked her up and superplexed her, and that was me trying not to be aggressive. So she's on the ground, right? And I look right at her, and I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? She's sitting just like this, like that. And I'm like, oh. And the people in the show were not happy. Oh my God, the whole crowd was just like, oh my gosh. The director's like, see if she's okay, you know? The props guy is like, I just made that table. So I didn't get it. I didn't get that part. I didn't get it. You know what I did get? A restraining order. I don't think I'm legally allowed to be in this building right now. But I am, and we're having fun. I hear you scream. Oh man, so because that went so well, I decided to move to Los Angeles and become an actor. Look at that. No, so I'm not. I live in a neighborhood, in Los Angeles. I'm not gonna say it's the best neighborhood in the entire world. Like, in my neighborhood, we play this game called Fireworks or Gunshots. Very simple game, Here's how it goes, okay? You're just hanging out in your living room, you know, and this is what you hear. Everything's fine. Go back to what you were doing. Or you hear this. Get on the fucking ground. Everybody on the ground right now. This is not a drill. Get on the ground. I shouldn't make jokes about this kind of stuff because I actually had a neighbor get shot in a drive-by. No joke. Guy lives right behind me. And to be honest, I felt terrible because he's the guy who always blocks me in my parking spot, right? So I have wished ill will on this guy. I felt so bad because there's no parking, as you can tell, you know, and so I have a designated parking spot, and I park there, and he blocks me in, and it's filled. I gotta every day walk up to his fucking apartment car, knock on the door, like, dude, move your car, you know? And I get angry, man, but for a while, he wasn't there. And I was really happy. I didn't know why, I just wasn't there, I was happy. But then one morning, guess what happens? I go to leave, and he's blocking my spot again, he's back! Oh, man. So I walk up to the door, and I knock on his door, and I'm like... And this dude opens the door with a legitimate head wound, okay? He looked like that text emoji with the bandage around his head, you know what I mean? Like that, and I was like, whoa, bro. What happened? And he goes, I got shot in the head, man. And I was like, oh, wow. Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, man, I mean, I had to relearn how to walk. I had to relearn how to talk. I had to get my motor functions back and everything, but I'm going to make it. And I was like, can you move your car? I don't have sympathy for you. We all play gunshots and fireworks, motherfucker. We all play it. You didn't get down. I'm sorry. I have bills to pay. Okay? You didn't hit the deck. Thank you. But it doesn't bother me, naturally. It doesn't bother me because I get to see an array of characters every single day because I actually work in prison. Been doing it for the past 4 years, and it's amazing. It's my life's passion aside from this. But admittedly, it is difficult walking into a maximum security prison looking like this. Let me show you what I hear every single day I walk into prisons. This is what I say. I walk in the building, and this is what I hear. Look at this Stuart Little looking motherfucker. Yo, Fast X, wake up! Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is teaching our class today. I didn't know they made professors in fun size. Yo, let me ask something. How are you supposed to teach a class when they're always after your Lucky Charms? You little leprechaun looking little bitch. Right here. And those are the guards, by the way. I'm serious. I was running late the other day because I had to come prepare for this show. I get into my class late and one of the guards goes, hey, I don't care if your legs are half the size as everyone else's. You pump those little suckers and you get here on time. one of the inmates, they love me in there. They stand up and they go like this, "Hey man, leave him alone. You know how long it takes to get in and out of a car seat every day?" You got my fucking back. Man, no, I'm serious. I get a lot of love in prison. With that beard, you look like you get a lot of love in prison too. No, man, so everybody always asks me the same question. They always ask me, are you scared? Have you ever been scared going into maximum security prison? And the answer is no. I'm honestly not. I believe that respect begets respect. I'm very respectful to the guys, and they have respect for me. However, there was one time that I did fear for my life, okay? And this is that story. So, I have a marker board, right? And I didn't have an eraser, so I brought in a little blue rag, and I wiped down the marker board and I put it in my back pocket, right? Don't think anything of it. And then I go to teach the class, and one of the guys goes, "Yo, Lil D." They call me Lil D in prison, okay? I wish I could tell you that it's my rapper name, but it's not, okay? It's because I'm not allowed to tell them my real name, so I have to go by Mr. D. But because I'm petite, because I'm petite, they call me Lil D, right? Now, right? And I'm like, look, guys, I am at least average D, okay? At least. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow. You guys better find a new nickname for me, all right? Come back. They're like, yo, we got it. I'm like, what is it? They're like, Mini D. Lil D's fine. I just tell everybody it's my rapper name. So the guy goes like this, he goes, "Yo, Lil G, when you walk down the street, do you whistle or do you roll?" I'm like, are you trying to make an advance on me sexually? What are we? I don't know what that means. But everybody starts erupting. They're like, yo, leave him alone, man, leave him alone, right? And he goes, no. I gotta know. When you walk down the street, do you whistle or do you roll? I'm like, is this a prison riddle? I don't know what's going on. Finally, he has enough. He goes like this. He goes, yo, bro, I'm asking you, are you a crip? And I was like, huh? He goes, you got that blue rag in your back pocket. I'm asking you, is you a crip? And I was like, I'm a Jew. He goes, look, man, blue rag in your back pocket means that you a crip. And there's a lot of bloods in this motherfucker. They see that shit, they gonna fuck you up. I was like, okay, thanks for warning me. And I gotta say, guys, prisons make me hard. So I did the gangster thing. After that happened. Then I called my mom. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I've been prison today, and they told me, and I blew right in my back pocket, and I told them I was a Jew, and they said that the bloods were gonna fuck me out. She goes, slow down, what are you talking about? We talking about like, Mom, it's an emergency and I'm scared, you know? She went, what happened? I said, I almost got jumped in prison today. She went, oh my God. And so I finally calmed down. I told her the exact same story I just told you, right? And she goes just like this. She goes, bitch, you didn't get jumped, you got warned. You're a leprechaun looking little bitch. I got my nails done. Dude, my mom, you guys, my mom is the hardest woman on planet Earth. Alright? She is so dude, you gotta be hard. That woman had 6 kids naturally. Her vagina deserves reparation checks. Jesus Christ. Whoa. And because my mom grew up poor, which she did, that's why she's so tough. She grew up in hard times. And so the 2 things that she does not fucking like is anybody complaining about anything and going to the doctor. No way. We never go. My little brother, who was out here a second ago, he was like 3 years old. He was jumping on my bed and fell and hit his head on the headboard. Split that motherfucker wide open. Wide open. I go to Mom, I'm like, Mom, he's gotta go to the hospital, he's bleeding everywhere. She goes like this. Give me a wash rag and some duct tape. Little leprechaun, little bitch. So one time, I got my head gashed in so bad in a bike accident that I needed 3 staples put in. Right? It was nasty. Okay? And so after 4 days, they told me I had to come back to get the staples removed. So 4 days passed, and I tell my mom, hey, I gotta go back. I gotta get my staples removed. She goes, are you kidding me? That first doctor's trip cost me $300. I'm just gonna take them out myself. It's like, I don't think you're supposed to do that, Mom. She goes, please. She's like, all your sisters got stitches. I took that shit out with a needle and thread. I can do it. I'm like, with what? She pulls out a staple remover. To this day, if I'm in an office building and someone pulls out a staple remover and I hear that sound, I shit my fucking pants. No. She goes, get over here. And I'm sitting there going like, Mom, I'm really afraid this is gonna hurt. She goes, you know what hurt? Pushing you out of my fucking vagina, Dominic. That's what hurt. All right? I'm like, all right, Mom, it's fine, you know. And then so she fucking goes for it. And she's sitting there and it is not coming out. I'm sitting there going, Mom, It doesn't stop from my screams. You know what it stops from? It stops from her going like this. She's like, ooh. That'll be another $300. That's it. She takes me to the doctor's office, and the doctor goes, he goes, oh, you guys should get the staples out. I said, yeah. He goes, great. We have a special tool for that. Mom. They have a special tool for that. He pulls out what looks like if a staple gun had a baby with RoboCop. This thing has like red bleeping lights around it, like you know. And he goes, sit down, puts on my head, first one, zip, gone, right? Second one, zip, gone, like nothing. Third one, you guessed it, zip fucking gone. No problem. Okay, he gets to the fourth one, he goes like this. What the fuck? What the hell? He's all confused. I look over at my mom, she's sitting there going like this. She's like, snitches get more stitches. Oh, my mom's tough, man. I love you, mama. I love you. Give it one more time for my mom. Thing is, my mom had to be tough, okay? My mom had to be tough. Because for the last 40 years, she's been married to my father. All right? My father is the most stereotypical Italian man on planet Earth. Okay? My father, to paint a picture for you. Yes, yeah, someone knows him. Someone already knows. My dad is about 5'0", 100 and something pounds. And to him, he thinks he is a Greek god. I'm not kidding. I was visiting the other day. I think something's wrong. This is what I hear. I go, Dom! Get over here as fast as you can! As fast as you can! I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? He is in his underwear, in front of the mirror, flexing, just going, can you believe this shit? Wow! Are you seeing this? He's just making nonsensical noise, just saying nonsensical things, just sitting there going like, you're welcome. You are fucking welcome. I'm like, Dad, what? What? All I see is you in your underwear. He goes like this. Exactly. Masterpiece right here. Yes. But, no, on a serious note, the biggest thing about my dad, the biggest thing about my father is his dick, for sure. Holy shit. Holy shit. I gotta see it all the time. He's in his underwear all day long. He's in his whitey tighties. He walks around the house in his whitey tighties, singing Sinatra to himself, and his dick bounces around with the beat. He's like, God damn! What? Just bouncing around, man. Looks like a fish out of water. My mom had 6 kids with that thing. My mother has been sleeping with the fishes for 40 years. Gross. No, man. Oh, shit. So... Oh, man, the crazy thing is, hold on, I'm just thinking about my dad's dick. Hold on. It's scary. It's like a grandfather clock every time he walks around. Just... Oh, my gosh. I told him, I warned him, I called him 2 weeks ago, and I said, Dad, I don't think you should come to the 9 o'clock show. I don't think you should call the 9 o'clock show. And the thing is about my dad, I'm gonna be real, is he's got that Italian temper, so he can get scared sometimes. He can get scared. And he was like, what's the matter? Why don't you want me to come? Why don't you want me to come? Are you ashamed of me? Like that. I was like, no, Dad, no. It's just that, there's a lot of jokes about you that might be a little embarrassing. You know what I mean? It might be a little embarrassing. And he goes, hold on. All of a sudden, I am in a scene from The Godfather. What are you planning to say? that you think is so fucking fun that you are willing to embarrass me in front of my family in the town that I live in. I go, Dad, I got 10 whole minutes on your dick, okay? I got 10. I say, I got 10 whole minutes on your dick. I'm not kidding. My dad goes just like this. What's embarrassing about that? They should be so lucky as to know. Okay. I told him that whole, I cleared this with him beforehand. I told him that whole thing, and he goes like this. That's fucking bullshit. Everything he's saying is bullshit. That never happened. I was like, fuck you, I lived it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And he goes like this, no, you don't got your facts straight, all right? You don't got your facts straight, all right? You go around telling this joke. My favorite joke to explain it to people is I said that my dad is always walking around in his whitey tighties, right? Doing the Sinatra thing. And whenever I had friends come over, I'd be like, Dad, Jesus Christ, can you please? And I'm like, I got friends coming over. He goes, oh, excuse me. Let me get a little more presentable. Walks into the bathroom, comes out still in his whitey tighties, but with perfectly combed hair. Now, I told him that joke, and he goes, it's bullshit, it's all bullshit. I was like, what's bullshit about that? He goes, I've never worn whitey tighties in my life. Because they don't fucking fit. Oh!
Oh, man. So I got a kid now.
You have any parents in the house? Scream if you're a parent in the house. Every parent in the house can attest to this. The three things that have changed since I've become a dad is that I go to bed at 9 o'clock, I have a set savings life insurance policy, and I have gotten shit in my mouth. If somebody were to ever tell me that I would ever catch someone else's throw up in my hand so that it doesn't touch a couch and then feel bad for them, I would not believe them. But guess what? That's what fucking happened. My son was teething, man, and when he's teething, you are not fucking sleeping. I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, it's been 4 fucking days. Not everything is, as crisp. So I'm holding him, I'm fucking tired, I'm just rocking him, whatever. I can see he's about to throw up. He projectile vomits, okay? I catch that shit like an MLB pitcher. I'm like, Aah! Right here, all in my hand, and then I felt so bad because he started crying, and I went, oh, Bubba, Daddy's not mad, Daddy's not mad. Daddy's not mad, I do that joke just for that reaction. You know what's another thing they don't warn you about? They don't tell you how to fix when you parent. You know what I mean? Like, they got all these books. They got, like, what to expect when you're expecting, and what's the best way to do X, Y, and Z, whatever. But you know what none of those books mention? Your son's first boner. Nobody tells you about that shit. Nobody tells you how to handle it. There's no what to expect when he's erecting. It's a natural part of life. It's gotta happen. I didn't know what to do. And my son's so awesome. So he goes to a school for the intellectually gifted, okay? And the thing is, I don't like talking about that because it's really hard not to brag about it, you know? It's really hard not to brag, but luckily my son is the one who keeps me in check. Because when he got accepted into the school, I go on Facebook and I go, trying to like be humble, you know? My son just got accepted into the school for the intellectually gifted. I don't know where he gets it, but I bet it's not from me. LOL. My son leans in and goes, "You spelled intellectually wrong." So he's smart, but at the same time, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So he walks into the room, right? Me and his mom are just kind of kicking. He walks into the room, and he just taps me on the shoulder and goes, "Dad, I think I need to go to the hospital." I was like, "Why, buddy? Is everything okay? Is everything okay?" He goes like this, he goes, "It's stuck." Now, his mom knows exactly what's going on, and she immediately became a coach for the MLB. She went just like this. "You're up." That's you. That's all you. I don't know. I don't know how that works. No. Supposed to say. You know what I mean? He's six. How do you break that to a 6-year-old? I don't know what to do. You know why? Because the only way that you know how to parent is based on how your parents parented you. Okay? If I ever asked my dad where babies come from, he would have just been like, "Right here! Right here! That's right. Anything you do in life, you're gonna be successful. You know why? Because I call this the miracle worker." I have to go that. Closest thing I've ever had to sex talk in my life was the time I accidentally walked in on my parents having sex. You guys ready for the story? I turned 12 years old, my older sister moved out, okay? So that means I got the big room. I got the room immediately. What? Stop it. You're not on stage, Jamie. I knew that was you immediately. Everybody give it up for my sisters in the house. Everybody else gets attention for 10 minutes. I'm just kidding. I love you. So, okay, so point is, what the fuck? But you're all coming from different angles. There's so fucking many of you. You know what? Pause on this story. I gotta tell another fucking story really quick. As you can tell, I grew up with 6 sisters. And as you can tell, they were abusive. No, they did. They should fucked up shit, man. They should fucked up shit. Like, when I was a little kid, we had like a couch that folded out into a bed, you know? And they'd always be like, "Hey, Dom, come over here. Let us rub your back. Come here. Lie on the bed. Let us rub your back. Let us massage your feet. Yeah, let's stretch your head. Do you like that? Do you like that?" I was like, "You guys are so healthy for you. I have no reason not to trust you." Yeah, I know. So then I fall asleep, and they fold me up in the fold-out couch. Fucking loved it. But my favorite toy, when I was about 4 years old, I discovered because my mother came home from the grocery store, and there was a box that was super duper colorful, and I thought it was candy. So So I opened it up, and it was about this big, okay? And it had plastic wrapping, super colorful, and I was like, is this a pixie stick? What is this? What is this? So I opened it up, and it wasn't candy at all. It was like this white cotton fluffy thing with a string, you know? And I just started batting it around like a cat. And then I found out that I could twirl it like this and fucking fling it across the room. Holy shit! Game over! Next thing you know, I am in my front lawn, the fucking stool is kicked over, the lawn chair's flipped up, and I have a goddamn ammo belt of fuzzy missile sticks. I'm just sitting there going, fire in the hole! Now that I know what those are, fire in the hole is not a good My mom got so fucking mad. She comes outside, she's like, our front lawn is just littered in tampons. There's just unused tampons. Like the tree out front just looks like we hung a bunch of ghosts for Halloween, just blowing it. My mom gets so mad. She goes, "You cannot! These are not toys. These are your sister's feminine products. These are their feminine, but these are for girls only." And I'm like, "What the fuck, Mom? Why don't boys get fuzzy dynamite?" She took them away from me. Now, a few years later, I opened up the trash and I saw a used one. And I was like, holy shit, they work. That's what you get when you grew up with fucking sisters, everybody. That's what you get. Now, if it pleases you, back to my fucking crazy parents. Okay. So, one of my sisters moves out. I get her room, which is right next to my parents' bedroom, okay? And I wake up in the morning to this sound. Like that, okay? Now, I'm 12 years old. I don't know what's going on. I think someone is breaking into our house with a hammer. So I do what any responsible 12-year-old does. I get up to go tell my parents that we are being accosted. So I get up and I walk to my parents' room. And the closer I get, this is what I hear. Right here! Miracle worker! Yeah! I'm like, oh God! Oh my God! I had to process what was going on. I'm in the other room having to listen to this shit, right? I'm sitting there going like, okay, this can't last a long time, okay? Because I've been doing some research of my own, and you were with me with fuzzy missile sticks, all right? I don't want to hear that shit, okay? We're in this together, all right? So, I want to try to initiate a conversation with my father, right? Because I don't know how to handle all this stuff. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I don't know what just happened. So the next morning, I try my best as a 12-year-old to try to initiate the conversation. So I walk up to him and I say, hey, kept me up late last night. Thinking that he'd get the hint, you know? And he did. My dad looked right at me and he went, you goddamn right I did. Right in. Gross. So, cut to me now having to talk to my child about what's going on with him, okay? And I don't know how to do it. So, I figure he's 6. Okay, how can I explain this to a 6-year-old in a way that he'd understand? So here's what I say. I say, okay, listen, buddy, do you ever wonder where babies come from? And he's like, what does that have to do with my problem? And it's just follow me. Okay, so here's what goes on, okay? So daddies have seeds, okay? Daddies have seeds. He goes, like a plant? I'm like, yes, exactly like a plant, only these seeds grow babies. They're baby seeds. And he goes, really? Where do they keep them? I was like, okay, so, you know that little bag underneath your little bag? You know, that little bag there? Okay, have you ever wondered what that is? And he's like, I do wonder what that is. And I'm like, well, that is your baby seed bag. And he's like, whoa. I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, how do they get them out of the baby seed? And I'm like, okay. So, you know when you wake up in the morning and it's just really, really hard to pee? You know, like you have to do this thing, you have to like go like this. And then you have to like run back as your pee starts doing this, right? And then as your pee starts trickling out, you gotta like run back to the thing, like, like this, you know? And my son's like, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. He's like when Papa just walks around, right? When Papa just walks around. I go, yes, okay. So when it's like that, that means that it's ready to shoot the baby seed. It shoots the baby seed, like, and he goes, whoa. So you mean that I have a gun that makes life? I was like, yeah, you do. That's exactly right. And he goes, do mommies have baby seeds too? And I was like, no. Actually, mommies have eggs. And he's like a chicken? And I was like, yeah, like a chicken, exactly. Yes. Only these are baby eggs, okay? And he goes, oh, do they shoot them out of their cannon? I said, no. You see, what makes mommies and daddies different is that daddies have cannons and mommies have a slide. So, what you do is you take the slide. The slide goes up into the eggs. There's just like a bunch of eggs. The slide goes up, and there's just like a bunch of eggs. I think. The slide ends, and there's just a bunch of eggs. And he goes, oh, kind of like the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm like, precisely like the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. Yes. So here's what happens, okay? The daddy takes the baby seed, shoots it through the slide, it goes up, and it forms with the egg, and that makes a baby. And then the baby grows in the mommy's stomach, and when it's ready 9 months later, it goes back out of the slide. And I am like, I have won parenthood. Until my son goes, but wait, how does the daddy get the egg or the seed into the slide? How does that happen? You know? And I'm so cocky right now. I think I've done such a good job. I was just like, he just shoves it in there. That was the wrong thing to say. Oh my God, my son's face. He just goes like this. Oh no, I'm like, oh, I fucked up. Oh my God, therapy. So much therapy. Oh my God, I fucked up so bad. Oh no. And I go up to him. I'm like, hey buddy, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need to talk about it? And he just goes like this. He just puts his head in the couch like this, and he goes, I don't want to see it anymore. Get it out of my head, like that, right? Right about that time, his mom walks in the room and goes, what the fuck did you do? I left you alone for 5 minutes. And I'm sitting there just going like, oh no, it's okay, buddy, you okay? You gonna throw up? Do you need to catch it? Are you okay? Are you good? Are you good like this? He gets up, he sees his mom, and he goes, wait a minute. You did that to my mom? I looked right at him, I was like, you goddamn right I did.
Where's my girl? Get up here! Sharon, I love you so much. Thank you for welcoming me back home.